Hey, my name's James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. We've done a lot of videos recently on residential mortgages. Mortgage rates have been going down at a great pace in the last week. Some of that is because inflation hit its target at 2%. Some of it is because we finally got the election behind us, so that was one box ticked off. But more of those deals going down was because the market is quiet at the moment. And so transactions are down 15%. Mortgaged transactions are down 25%. So banks need to do something in order to get you to spend money with them. And dropping rates is what they're banking on that will stimulate the economy. Now, this happened last year. So in December, the market went quiet as it is today. And so we had a little battle and banks were cutting rates all over the place. It was really good for us. The rate that they get it from, the swap rate, hasn't actually dropped much, particularly over the last few weeks. So it's actually cutting into their margins in order to get business. So in this video, I'm going to talk about buy-to-let mortgages. Who is cutting rates? What options have you got out there? So before we jump into this, as always, if you haven't done already, do subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. Now we're on the way to 26,000 subscribers. And while you're here, smash like, tickle like, do something to the like button. That really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. It gets more views on the channel, I'll be honest. So, what is going on? Well, as I said, the market's quiet. 25% less mortgage transactions. There are more cash buyers at the moment, but the market on a whole is 15% down. And lenders, they want to lend money, right? Yes, of course, they've got debts all over the place that's bringing them in interest, but a lot of the fees that they make are actually in the new transaction, and that's what keeps people employed in those banks, and that's really important to them that they get that moving again. So what they're doing is cutting rates at the moment in order to get your business. So I'm going to talk through a number of different lenders here. Now, some of these lenders have just given a little bit of information. You're going to have to go off and do your own research or speak to your broker about what options they have for you. Some are more detailed than others, just to cover that prior. So first is a lender called Accord. And so Accord, they're a pretty big lender and they lend all sorts of specialist stuff as well. So they're worth checking out. They've cut their rates this week, nearly 0.5%, which, oh no, it's a 4, 0.4% down. 0.4% down this week, which is definitely worth having, especially as they focus on the buy-to-let market. 0.5% makes a massive difference to your monthly payment. So that's definitely someone to go and check out. Next is a company called Landlords. You might not have heard of all of these lenders because in the buy-to-let market, you get some specialist lenders because it's way smaller than residential, but it doesn't mean that they're not necessarily a big bank in their own right. So Landlords, they've marginally dropped their rates, but what they've done here is smart. They've got it below 5%, just to give them that little headline that they got it below 5%. So they've gone down only 0.1%, but they have a rate at 4.99%. So definitely go and check out Landlords as another option for you. Next is West One. West One, I've got to deal with them. Now, West One do all types of lending. If you want to do serviced accommodation, HMOs, I did a property with them with a short lease. That was a good option for me. Enabled me to pull some money out, refinance, buy somewhere else. So that was quite a good option for me. So West One are a good lender. Those of you that are waiting for the Leasehold Reform Act to finally become an active law, maybe if you need a mortgage, you could check out West One because they will lend to you on your short lease. So that's a good option. Now, this one, they've given the headline rate, but they haven't said the fees. I can't find the fees on the website. So you can't approach them direct. You've got to go for a broker. But West One is definitely someone to ask your broker about on Monday when these rates become active. But their headline rate is a real winner. They're doing a rate now of just 3.09%. Now, of course, that's going to have some hefty fees on it. But let's just say those fees are 3%, which some people have fees of. then that's not bad still, because if you split that over 2 years or over 5 years, it's effectively a very, very good rate. So I would definitely go and check out West One. Next is the buy to let foundation. I'm probably giving you a lot of new places that you've not heard of, and they've got a good rate for people with bad credit. And this is a pretty good rate, to be fair, because normally if you've got bad credit, then you get terrible rates. It could be 6-7% in this market. These guys have got a rate for people with bad credit at 5.59%. So if you've got some CCJs, or you've had trouble paying stuff, or maybe you've got big credit balances at the moment, the Buy to Let Foundation is someone to go and look at. So that's one that I found in my research as well. So a good option here. Next is a new deal from the Mortgage Works. This isn't on their website at the moment. This is one that you will need to look at. You'll need to have impeccable credit for this one, but it's a good option. It's Mortgage Works. And the deal is just 3.69%. The fees are 3% of the mortgage. So that is a cracking deal. So sub 4%, 3% fees. It's on a 2-year deal. It's not on the website at the moment, but do go and check this out. So look, these are some good options out there. And what it shows is people want your business at the moment. So I expect that next week we'll see some more lenders cutting rates again. Not loads. I think they've now, a lot of them have got close to 0.5% down within a week, which is good. But what they'll do is they'll slice a little bit more off so they can come higher up those comparison sites. And that's really how they get in front of you and me and other brokers and stuff like that. So that's really, really important that you check all of this stuff out. So this is Buy to Let Mortgages. If you want a residential mortgage, go and check out yesterday's video. I talked about all the big lenders have cut rates. We've had NatWest, HSBC, Santander, who else? Halifax, Nationwide. Pretty much everybody has dropped rates this week. And that is really, really positive. Now we've had the election. Labour's obviously clearly won that one. It now is over to the Bank of England. They can really look to cut interest rates in August if they so choose. It's not political anymore, is it? Let's just hope the next inflation data that we get, which I think is next week, if we get that data in and it's another positive one, then that will be really, really an indicator that it's time to cut now and stop the pain. Let's get the country moving again. Let me know your thoughts, comments, and any lenders that I've missed. Because look, there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of deals out there. I don't know all of them. If you've got a good deal, some of you have really put some great comments on my last residential video. Do comment below and tell me what lenders I should be looking at and sharing with you guys. Do smash like, that really helps. Share this video with a landlord that you know. Do check out all the other content on my channel, including this video right here.